NASCAR fans, listen up. A recent incident has been causing a stir in the racing community, and it involves a talented stock car racer, Hailie Deegan. If you're not familiar with her yet, she's a force to be reckoned with in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, driving the number 13 Ford F-150 for Motorsport Racing. However, her recent actions during a race in Las Vegas have left many concerned about her attitude and future prospects in the sport. Let's delve deeper into Hailie Deegan's background to understand why this incident has raised eyebrows. And don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to speed with our latest videos. Hailie is an experienced racer from the United States who's been making waves in the racing world since she was a teenager. In fact, she won NASCAR's Diversity Young Racer Award back in 2017 after participating in the Drive for Diversity initiative the year before. She was also selected as one of 9 drivers for the prestigious NASCAR NEXUS class, which only accepts the most promising young talent in the sport. But what happened during that race in Las Vegas that has caused so much consternation among racing enthusiasts? While the specifics of the incident are still being debated, Deegan's behavior on the track was less than professional, with some witnesses describing it as downright dangerous. Many question whether she has the maturity and discipline necessary to succeed in such a competitive and high-stakes environment. Of course, it's important to remember that everyone has their off days, and one incident shouldn't define someone's entire career. That being said, it's clear that Deegan's actions have raised serious concerns about her future sports prospects. It's up to her to prove to her fans, peers, and sponsors that she has what it takes to be a top-notch racer in the years to come. Hailie Deegan, the young and talented stock car racer, has been making waves in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series for the past 2 years. Recently, she made her debut with Motorsport Racing in the number 1 Ford Performance F-150 at the Next Era Energy 250 in Daytona. Deegan's move to Motorsport Racing came with hopes of providing a fresh start to quickly climb up the NASCAR Truck Series standings. Deegan's move to Motorsport was a team change and a car company switch from Toyota to Ford. She shared that this move felt like starting over again, almost like she needed to return to the beginning. In her 2 years of Truck Series competition, she has had her share of ups and downs. Deegan's anticipation for this year's season was centered on showcasing her abilities and laying it all on the table. However, Deegan's debut with Motorsport Racing didn't go as planned, and she suffered a bad crash at Daytona. Although the music wasn't noteworthy or groundbreaking, the race clearly reflected the tough and unpredictable nature of NASCAR racing. In her previous race in the Xfinity Series, she finished 11th, and her strong performance in qualifying put her in the best starting position of her career at 5th. While Deegan's potential is undeniable, her journey has not been without its challenges. Only 3 out of the 46 races she has competed in as a Truck Series driver have resulted in a top 10 finish for her. Nevertheless, she remains optimistic about her future prospects in the sport. As with any competitive environment, racing can be filled with personal and professional challenges. In 2023, when Joey Logano was so close to reclaiming his title, he had to deal with some personally troubling news. The racing community needs to take a dispassionate look at such incidents and take them seriously. It's worth noting that Deegan has shown great potential in her racing career, with her debut in the 2020 Kansas Trucks race resulting in a 16th place finish. While this may not be the most reliable forecasting tool, it highlights her potential as a rising star in the sport. Hailie Deegan has been making some changes in her team roster. She has brought in Rich Lucius as her crew chief, who previously served as Ben Rhodes' strategist when he won the championship in 2021 and finished 2nd last season. This move has provided Deegan with a clean slate in 2023, as she hopes to improve her performance and climb up the ranks in the Truck Series. In a recent interview with SiriusXM NASCAR Radio, Lucius discussed the traits he was looking for in his new driver. He acknowledged that they would be discussing the upcoming Daytona event, when he expects Deegan to show her aggressive side. He also shared that he believes Deegan is in a good mental place and has the potential to be very competitive this year. However, Deegan's start to the 2023 season has not been ideal, with her finishing last in both of her races so far. Super speedway races are known for their unpredictability, and Deegan struggled in the season opener at Daytona, finishing in 35th place. She performed better in the qualifying season for the second race in Las Vegas, but struggled during the actual race, finishing in 32nd place. During the second race, the number 13 team had radio conversations with Deegan about driving more aggressively and with a sense of urgency. However, she was involved in a 4-wide collision with John Hunter Nemechek and Christian Eckes, which eliminated her competitors. Deegan ended up finishing in 32nd place, while Rhodes finished in 3rd, Majeski in 5th, and Crafton in 11th, resulting in a great night for ThorSport racing overall. Deegan's recent setbacks have prompted many race fans to question whether she can improve her performance and back up her talk with action. The upcoming season will be a critical time for Deegan, as she faces a rival team with race-winning trucks that could challenge for the championship. However, with Rich Lucius's assistance and her team's support, Deegan has the potential to accomplish great things in the sport. Rich Lucius, Hailie Deegan's crew chief, has been overheard sharing his thoughts on the team's potential to make it to the playoffs in 2023. According to reports, Lucius believes that the number 13 team could secure a spot in the playoffs if Deegan is more aggressive in her driving. However, Deegan's recent performance in the Las Vegas race did not reflect this advice. Instead, she got stuck in traffic and had an accident that ended her day. If she wants to make the playoffs this season, she needs to start winning races, or at least placing in the top half of the field. This can only be achieved by upping her aggression and staying ahead of the pack, avoiding danger zones and pit stops. As with any competitive sport, the outcomes are unpredictable, and anything can happen. Deegan's upcoming races will be critical in determining whether she can meet the expectations set by her crew chief and secure a spot in the playoffs. Deegan's partnership with Rich Lucius is an exciting development for NASCAR fans. As a rising star in the sport, Deegan has already made a name for herself with her impressive performances and dedication to the sport. With Lucius as her crew chief, there's no doubt that she will be able to take her game to the next level. What's particularly exciting about this partnership is the chemistry that Deegan and Lucius have already shown. Deegan was instrumental in Ben Rhodes' success in the 2022 Truck Series, and she credits much of that success to Lucius's leadership and guidance. Now she has the opportunity to work with him directly and benefit from his expertise in a more hands-on way. One of the things that Deegan is most excited about is the top-notch facilities and equipment that will be available to her. She believes that this will give her an edge over her competition, and she's confident that she'll be able to perform at her best. This is particularly important as she aims to earn multiple first-place results and establish herself as one of the top drivers in the sport. Of course, success in NASCAR is never a guarantee, and Deegan knows that she'll need to work hard to achieve her goals. But with the support of her team and the guidance of Lucius, she's confident that she can rise to the challenge. Her experience on mile-and-a-half tracks has been particularly impressive so far, and she believes that this will continue to be a strong suit for her in the 2023 season. In the meantime, fans of NASCAR and Deegan can stay updated on her journey by subscribing to various YouTube channels that provide clips and highlights of the races. It's always exciting to see new racers rise to the top and showcase their talents on the track, and Deegan has the potential to be a force to be reckoned with in the world of NASCAR. Now that you've heard about Hailie Deegan's bombshell, what do you think her next move will be? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more breaking news in the world of NASCAR.